Hi guys, Elamir meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and today I just wanted to let you know I did talk to my therapist. What would say initial therapist appointment. This went fine. We are having a morning show tomorrow. I'm sorry that yesterday Schmiggelcat was getting me upset. Um, but I do, like I said, I reminded to a lot of people on YouTube or on Discord is that this is, this is a business. I'm involved in a very competitive business with a lot of other channels, and so we have to compete with each other for content, and that doesn't make it easier because we all YouTubers would say the same thing as we love what we do. But sometimes we need a little help. And I think some people forget that is that you're not. Uh, you'll see I move the camera back or the video with me on the camera back so it don't look so crazy with me off screen. And the reason is because even though we have the monitor here now, it's at least that it don't look like I'm cut off as much because before it was cut off because of the pole. so, so tomorrow morning we will be having our show at our normal time. And Saturday night we are going to have Minnie Manson on the piano, and we also will be having the night show at 9 o'clock. Minnie Manson will be on at 9 o'clock on Saturday. Tomorrow night is a regular 9 o'clock show. No, Minnie Manson will not be on tomorrow. Minnie Manson will be on Saturday at 9 o'clock. But tomorrow morning we'll have the normal morning show at 10 a.m. and we will have the 9 p.m. evening show tomorrow night as well. So just to let you know what's going on with that. So if you wanted to know what's going on. And I just it's been a lot of things going on in my life, which keeping up with what's going on in the news. There was some very interesting things revealed about the Nord Stream pipeline. They believe that someone may have sabotaged it. In the video of September 30th, Blinken indicated that America was the one who were the saboteurs of the pipeline. Looking at the transcript of the meeting, I don't see them specifically saying that America is the ones that have sabotaged the pipeline. So I don't know what the real story is. But what is obviously clear is that Nord Stream Pipeline 2 had never been activated. I did not know that. I knew Nord Stream 1 was always in use. I guess Nord Stream Pipeline 2 was never activated for some reason. Maybe because of they never finished it. I don't know. It's really frustrating. Seriously. And so let's talk about something. I'm going to talk about it. I'm asking you to listen. Things in the United States are bad, but things in Europe are going to be a lot worse this year. Okay. You have a really bad case of people in Europe wondering how they're going to heat their homes. They don't have the resources to heat their homes because, unfortunately, There's a shortage of natural gas. The United States is providing to Western Europe a lot of natural gas from our LNG, liquid natural gas ships from the United States. So, in short, we're taking natural gas from our country and we're giving it to them. To add insult to injury, OPEC has said that they're going to decrease, not increase, decrease the amount of oil per day by 2 million barrels of crude oil. The result of this is very simple. It's going to be as a price grab to make the price of oil more expensive. And so this is going to be really bad for the American consumer. Now, if you think electric cars are the answer, let me just tell you this. We cannot even generate enough electricity as it is now to power our cars. So how are we going to be able to get things done? I don't even know how we would be able to get things done to charge our cars when everything, if California's mandates in 2035 come into a thing, there will be absolutely not enough power to charge your daily drivers to get to work. Okay? Companies that were very receptive to the electric car paradigm are starting to realize that some of the stuff that they need to make cars are imported from China. Right now, America and China are not exactly buddies either. So you have this situation where cars, even the ones that are made here, depend on foreign parts from China. Just like they depend on Chinese chips, Chinese medications, Chinese medical supplies, because we have outsourced ourselves to another country. We have sold out to another country. And it basically forever turned ourselves into a dependent organism that needs that country's products to support itself. I don't need to tell you, the reality is very simple. As we have basically totally messed up our lives by pushing on to the American people imported products from overseas. Yes, we have become dependent on overseas products. Oil, natural gas, propane, butane, and it comes from oil and other distributed or refined fuels. Ethane, which is used in some construction materials. And we have no money, we have no resources. According to what I've heard, the U.S. deficit right now, and I can't prove the source of this, they say the U.S. deficit now is $70 trillion. $70 trillion. Joe Biden doesn't give a crap. Okay? He really doesn't. The United States owes so much money to other countries that it is not even funny. How are you going to live in a country? I could never live like that. Could you imagine me living on my credit cards like that? Where you live on your credit card and you're like, well, now Americans are starting to do what the federal government's doing. They're running up credit card deficits like crazy. Oh, we're out. This one's maxed out. Go over the next card. And the next card. And the next card. And the next card. But you still got to pay the other cards. It's a disaster. It is a disaster. It is terrible thinking. It is logic that is not reasonable at all. Let's see. Just absolutely unattainable, unrealistic to do that. Let me show you what happened to him with the camera back over here in the center. Yeah, see, that still works, but it's like weird, right? So, I don't know what to tell you with America, but I think America has basically overextended itself. Credit rating in America used to be AAA. I don't know what it is now. But I could tell you that if America was a private individual, they would have been homeless by now. Okay, because overspent themselves into a hole. But you see, America can do something that the private citizens of the U.S. can't do. They can print more money. They can go to our Federal Reserve and print more money. But that means our money values go down into the toilet somewhere and that they don't have any value anymore. You think about that. How is that smart? It isn't. It isn't. But it's just the reality is that we, as a country of spenders, yeah, big spenders, right? That's okay. I will go ahead and buy more. I will use my credit card to pay more stuff. I'm not broke. I can afford to order another $300 worth of gigas and doodads, and if I run out of money on that card, I'll go get another card. Honey, I did that in college. That's not an answer. That's a problem waiting to happen. Okay? But if it is true, if America did do the kind of damage to Nord Stream 1 and 2 as is alleged, Europe is not going to be sitting there quietly going, "It's okay. We'll make it. We'll be fine." No, they're going to be hopping mad. You're like, "Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to us? Why are you making us suffer?" And then they're going to turn against America, and that's what I'm afraid of. Because you see, Russia's in this for the long game. They're not in it for the short term. They want Ukraine. They want their buffer country back. And they're not going to give up until they get it. Just like Canadian Prepper said. If they have to, they'll use the tactical nukes to get it. They do not want to lose this. Okay? They do not want to lose this. So Zelensky is aware of that, but he doesn't want them to have it either. It's a foolhardy game of chicken that unfortunately is going to hurt individuals a lot. You figure that out. Why is this happening? Because it all has to do with the fact that in Biden's eyes and in Putin's eyes, the Cold War never ended between the two countries. Two old farts sitting in a rest home, basically playing the equivalent of chess game with real lives, real money, and real people. As stupid as it is, that's the way these guys think. Oh, of course, we gotta have our kitty out camera, don't we? Yes, we gotta have Rusty on camera. Hi, camera. Yeah, really, the thing is, that's the truth. So tomorrow, 10 a.m., we'll have a normal morning show. I just got really angry at Paul when he allegedly called me an e-bagger on my stream, when all I said at the beginning of the stream was that I'd like to encourage more people to join us on Patreon versus Google memberships, because there's more for you to see on the Patreon than there is in the Google memberships. You can be at whichever one you want, but I'm seriously telling you the truth. There's more in the Google memberships. On the Patreon than there is in memberships. And what's nice about that is you don't have to worry about your credit card getting in Google's hot little database of credit card numbers, addresses, names, contacts, phone numbers. What are they doing with all this data? What is they doing with all this data? I don't think they're playing, Porcheesy with it. I don't think they're playing games with it. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. They're not playing games with it. They're using it to sell products, which is fine. Now they're saying that they're going to charge you extra to watch 4K video. I don't even have a 4K camera set. I don't even have 4K anything. I'm barely doing 720p. Majority of the video on my channel is being done at 360p. And the reason is because it doesn't have to be super high quality. No, it don't. You know why? Because the truth is, it's fine as it is. You grew up with good old American color TV and it's 4:3 aspect ratio at approximately no better than 360p resolution anyway. Interlaced, or European PAL standard, 25 hertz interlaced. What's the problem? Nothing. Doesn't mean I would like to have my video streams being like super high quality. Of course I would. But reality kicks in and says, sorry, that ain't gonna happen. I just can't. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is I want to do something very important here, which is I got to fine tune this camera, because the fact of the matter is that yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good way when it. Because I don't like being cut off halfway across the picture. I tried the other wide angle lens, and it made me pick out so bad that you basically. I still got stuck with the damn pole anyway. What was the point? You're not going to get rid of the pole that easy. A pole, as much as I hate to say it, it's just as much a part of my desk as are the monitors. That's the reality to that pole business. So unfortunately, for those people who really seriously call me an e-beggar, I think you seriously need to take one thing in mind. And since this is true for any kind of beggar, I'm going to say this in support. Honestly, I'm kind of in support of the beggars here a little bit. You have to basically go out there in the street corner. You got your little paper cup, your little tin cup. Maybe you're a street musician, right? Maybe you're a fantastic street musician. Maybe you play a beautiful guitar. Okay? You're strumming along, you're doing a couple riffs on your guitar, and all you have, your guitar case is open, and of course, if people like your music, they put in $1, $2 into your case. Is that really e-begging? No, because what you're doing is you're making a living. Okay? That's what super chats are. Okay? A patron's a little different. A patron is when you're saying is, I like the show long enough that I feel a monthly pledge is great. And I at least then I don't have to worry about the super chats unless I want to throw in super chats too. If I want to throw in super chats too, that's fine. Because Michelle actually benefits from both. She gets stuff through super chats, she gets the e-begging, the other money. What's wrong with that? Not a thing. Not a thing. Nothing wrong with that at all. So yet, you got these people who are saying things like, gee, it's e-begging. If you're giving something to an audience, something that's the audience appreciates and enjoys, that's not e-begging. A true e-beggar doesn't even do that. What does he do? He walks up to you and says, "Alright, can I have $5? Why? What are you gonna give me in return? I just need $5. See, they're just saying I need $5. They're not saying I want to give you anything in return. Whereas here I am, like the street musician, playing my riffs on my guitar. My guitar case is open, and I'm just saying, hey, would you like to help the musician here? Would you like to help a starving musician? I've been working on this song for weeks. I could use a little help, and that's a different thing. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Because you're giving something to the audience and they're getting something in exchange. That's a mutual exchange. That's not begging. That's not being any bigger. Okay, that's really different. Okay? Now, I know channels like the technical channels get things donated to them, hardware, software devices. I've gotten some of those too. I wouldn't mind accepting electronic donations or little knickknacks and trinkets that I gotten stickers. I've gotten things like that. I still have those stickers. I didn't lose them. And I've gotten, in the past, I've gotten makeup essentials and tools. Nothing wrong with that either. So what's the beef here? Well, one thing that's been pointed out is, Michelle, the reality is right now is America cannot afford to donate. A lot of people are behind in their bills as it is. They can't donate. It's not those that cannot donate I'm trying to reach out to. It's those that will not donate. Those that do have enough for a pledge per month. $5, $6, $10 on Patreon. What's the big deal? Nothing. What do you get? On Patreon, you get a lot more shit than you do on YouTube, that's for sure. YouTube's just, what? A couple of stickers and emojis, that's it. What do you get on Patreon? You got the Silvermoon radio show, you got the books, you got novels, you got stories that are written in the past, you got all this other supporting documentation. Oh yeah, I don't like YouTube. I get the money right away at the beginning of the month, so I don't have to wait till I make up to $100 and then get paid. I get paid regardless. That's something to keep in mind. Nothing wrong with that. But the important thing is that we will be having a morning show tomorrow at 10 a.m. And the night show will be at 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time here. Okay? And on Saturday, we have Minnie Manson on the night show at 9 o'clock. And of course, we have the morning show at 10 o'clock. So I'm asking you to please look inside your heart, and if you don't believe me, ask Mother and Father God for guidance. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask the spirit realm. They know me. They know Lumi. And they know that we're trying our best we can with what we have. But for now, I gotta find my cursor and get ready to end this. But for now, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye bye for now.